Well, hi YouTubers, okay, I'm back. Well, now the Physics 500 books, and it's by Mary Lou, and it's Batman Nightwalkers. So, read the below. Before there was Batman, there was Bruce Wayne. An impulsive act on his 18th birthday sentences him to community service at the infamous Arkham Asylum, home to the city's most dangerous and deadly criminals. Amongst them is Madeline Wallace, a brilliant killer and Bruce's only hope to save Gotham from his new menace, the Nightwalkers. But can Madeline be trusted, or is this all part of a plan to destroy the city forever? You don't need superpowers to be a superhero. Okay, so this is part of the DC Icon series, compartmentalising of Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Batman and Superman. Okay, so superhero icons meet megastar authors. Result. Okay, so now I really enjoyed this book, and now it is interesting to see Batman as Bruce Wayne, because I'm just put it down a second. I know my Batman mythos, okay? He's my favourite DC character, my favourite comic book character. I grew up when I was young watching the Adam West series, then obviously Tim Burton, and then the animated, and further on. Now, basically every single director or generation takes a different approach to the Batman, okay? But Bruce Wayne is still Bruce Wayne, and the thing is though, his early life is never really explored. I mean, there is a TV show, Gotham, which literally starts at the murder of Thomas and Martha Wayne. Save Martha. So it's nice to actually see Bruce Wayne at the juxtaposition between the man he could be, the man having a happy life, being a businessman, being normal, if you will, to the Dark Knight. And book is really good because he's just turned 18. He's been training for the mission. It isn't unclear what the mission is yet. He is Lucius Fox in building weapons for him. He's learning more about his own company. He's basically becoming a man. Okay. Now sentenced to Arkham Asylum. And it's quite funny how Bruce is finally amongst the people which are going to become his greatest villains. And it's actually quite a nice juxtaposition between Bruce Wayne in the stars, if you will, suddenly going down to the gutter and being at the bottom of the totem pole, basically scrubbing floor surrounded by Gotham's most deadly criminals. Yeah. And there's Madeline West. Now, Madeline West as a character, she's a murderer, she's dangerous, and she's just kind of juxtaposition between the three most famous Batman female villains. She is a touch of Harley Quinn, she's a touch of Poison Ivy, and she's a lot like Selena Kyle. Madeline has this gift of being able to manipulate the world, people around her, in quite a nice kind of subtle way. And you watch her thinking, Bruce, you ain't got an absolute clue. And then you look at Bruce's future and thinking, when it comes to women, Bruce, you're not going to have a good track record anyway. So one thing Mary Lou's done really well is kind of pick up the world of Gotham really well too. Obviously, if us to read the comics or the animations, we know Gotham City really well. We know Crime Alley. We know Arkham Asylum. We know Wayne Manor. Okay, Hatfield House, by the way. Yeah. So we know the world, but for obviously newcomers who don't, it's a nice introduction way too. It's a nice little position as a way between the dismal darkness of Gotham City and also the beauty and radiance as well. There's a nice bit where where Bruce and his friends are, the way his friends are presented quite well too is really nice as well. Obviously Harvey Dent is in there, and I like the way that Harvey Dent is also explored as a character, because Harvey Dent will also grow up to become Two-Face, but right now he's just a typical teenager with a horrible father in a really horrible position, and it's nice seeing Bruce reaching out to him, trying to do what he can as well to kind of help out Harvey, but also not pushing him away, which is quite sad when you think how their future's going to be. But at this point in time, it's nice. So I love that with Mary Lou. Now, there's this bit here as well. I just love this bit here because you can see Bruce Wayne basically becoming Batman before your eyes. It's kind of slipping in his mentality. I just love this bit. Bruce started sprinting away, but the man bolted after him. Right as Bruce reached a narrow part of the tunnel, he felt rough hands grabbing by his shoulders. His fighting instincts went on autopilot. Bruce twisted free of the man's grip and brought his fist up to punch the man's face in the same motion. His opponent blocked his blow barely and threw out his own jab at Bruce. Bruce ducked down, swung a leg out, catching the man hard enough in his calves to send him toppling. Bruce turned to run again, but the man's fingers hooked onto his pant leg, dragging him down. Both hands grabbed at the mask on his face. Now, just throwing in the word mask is kind of the whole cape and cowl coming in, that was just a nice little detail I picked up on. Why is the character wearing a mask to hide? Why is the character wearing a mask in front of Bruce Wayne? So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed this book. It is well written, it is well paced. Now, you can argue that the character's a little bit bland because when you read a book about Batman, expect to read a book about Batman, his tortured soul, his angst, his agony, okay, his dark night, okay, his brooding self, his inability to be happy. Call it bland if you will, but to actually read Bruce Wayne as a typical teenager on the juxtaposition of how he's going to go on through the rest of his life is actually quite nice. It shows him mourning for his parents, but it's not hung up on it as a lot, okay? A lot of media is. Honestly, okay, I'll be honest, I know Bruce Wayne's history better than I know my own, okay? His parents were killed in Crime Alley by Joe Chill, Thomas and Martha Wayne, okay? Yes, I know that, okay? The pearls dropping, we know this. Every single goddamn Batman film has a flashback. Actually, apart from one, it's Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin doesn't have a little moment, okay? So, yeah. So about Batman and Robin, but doesn't show him like hung up on his parents. So, I like this book, and I really do recommend it if you're a fan of Batman or maybe something a little bit different. It's a nice, smooth, easy read, 250 odd pages. It's not that taxing. Okay, so congratulations to Mary Lou, and sign off here, YouTubers, and bye now.